Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, serving my understanding of God with you as I've been given to do. Now, I want to talk about the gospel, the Bible gospel. You know, we hear and discuss certain things about the gospel, but it appears as if there's a whole bunch of information that is not ever discussed. And so it makes it sound like the gospel that is to be preached all over the earth appears at times to be a con game. You ask yourself, what good is the gospel? Really? The message is to affirm that God exists. The evidence is the earth that we all live on. It isn't from any man. It's free. The resources to do all that humans will ever want to do are free. And they are not of man. The human race, all humans exist by God's power and God's plan. Everyone's needs, wants, and desires met are provided by God, free. The production of all that is made by the hands of man, who benefits from the labor, is to be done by the people who benefits, free. There is no selling of labor to anyone because no one owns anything. It's given free from God. This process creates an abundance of that which the people have determined is essential, that it's good, and services in such a way that no one would suffer a lack of anything that is produced. This permits all humans to live in peace, prosperous, free, joyous, happy, fulfilled, satisfied, and living the dream. That's what we call heaven. Preached. Where is the result of this gospel? The gospel that is lived is based on deception, selfishness, corruption, lying and cheating, hating and racism, poverty and crime, violence, terror and war, just to name a few. All these are the decisions of men, of mankind, of humans. So, my friends, the question becomes, if everything on earth is free from God, for free people that were made by God, put here to utilize all that God has made as they determine is essentially necessary, and do it in such a way that they lack for nothing, need for nothing, want for nothing, and everything is provided, and it gives them heavenly life, heavenly existence. Why is it? Why is it that human beings would choose the other way that destroys everything that they desire of life? Why? It's simply because they do not know the truth. They do not know that God has made everything, even them, that heaven may be experienced wherever they are. In America, we have an abundance of problems which are reflected all over the world. But every American, black, white, and whatever else in America, can live as if they are experiencing heaven every day. No pain, no suffering. And it's simply by choice, choosing to do things out of love instead of hate. And that hate just basically means that not understanding God and yet wanting everything that God has designed for everyone, including the haters. They pursue it through hate because that's all that they know. And the mission of love is to provide for themselves and all others through love that they may understand what love is and what love has to do with it. Thank you.